Hi there, Scorpio, and welcome back to Star Lordess Tarot. This is your special birthday spread. I have decided to do a Celtic cross. This is for Scorpios, Sun, Moon, and Rising, but we are in Scorpio season, so I have decided to do a special birthday reading for you guys, for all of us, since I'm one as well. So I already laid out the cards in the Celtic Cross spread, so we'll get to your reading right away. We have your overall energy as the Two of Pentacles in the upright position, which points to harmony in the midst of change. So this is something going on. Perhaps some of you have decided to do something a little bit extra. Sometimes this can come up when we have decided to either take some classes or courses in addition to what we're already doing, or we're adding something else on our plate, maybe picking up some type of side gig or something like that. And whatever is going on, harmony in the midst of change. For those of you who are changing up something in terms of your job, this could be a great energy to be around, because this represents a smooth transition from one job to the next. If you're moving, great card to get for that as well. This indicates the move will be quite smooth. Others of you could simply be, juggling your financial situation, but whatever is going on here, Scorpio, it just seems like it's easy, because when it's in the upright position, this is where we have, we're having no problems whatsoever, taking on the extra situation or juggling the finances or anything like that. Remember, too, it's a 2, so it is very balanced energy. It could be a very balanced time for Scorpio. Your crossing energy is the 8 of Swords in the upright position, which points to a feeling of restriction. Now, maybe some of you are feeling a little bit trapped in a situation. Could be a financial situation, because the Two of Pentacles is here. It can also represent just feeling trapped in your thoughts, because oftentimes the swords represent our mental activity, and it's like there's just too much going on. So there's something happening here. Now, remember, when we're dealing with crossing energy, it's something that wanes in and out throughout the time frame. So since this reading takes us about 4 to 6 weeks, this could be that there's a situation where you're trying to get out of it. Now, it could be anything from your neighborhood to the town you live in to, a restrictive relationship, to a restrictive situation at your work. Whatever is going on here, it's like you're trying to find a way out. In the 8 of Swords, we're trying to find that, escape hatch, right? We're trying to find a way out of this. But oftentimes it's just our mind that is making us, feel like we're trapped in a situation. It could be something that's really annoying that just keeps popping up for you, and it's like, oh, you got to figure out a way out. And rest assured, Scorpios always do find a way out if that's what's going on. Also, too, don't listen too much to other people around you, because sometimes the 8 of Swords can represent, if you're talking too much about your situation, your problem, other people are piping in and making it even worse when you're getting, their 2 cents thrown in there. In your past foundation, we have the Ace of Swords in the upright position, which points to it can represent clarity. Maybe some of you have just recently gotten some clarity on a subject matter. You know the truth now. You know the truth about a situation. You were trying to figure something out, and you got your clarity. Others of you, this represents the sword of victory. So maybe you were victorious, or perhaps some of you found a new way of communicating with someone, or maybe it could be at work or something like that. It could be a new idea that comes to you, how to best deal with the situation. Your present energy is not too bad. You do have the Wheel of Fortune here in the upright position. This is where we have landed in a good spot, because we have gotten out of our own way, simply, right? The Wheel of Fortune means we're moving with the energies of the universe instead of pushing against. So when we do that, and we just kind of have a tendency then to fall into some lucky spots. Now, it could be winning something, it could be winning a contest, it could be you walk into a store, buy a lottery ticket, you win a few dollars. It could be being in the right place at the right time. It can also represent just any kind of synchronicities, lucky occurrences. You go online, you find that they're posting, your dream job, you apply right away and something happens. Now, keep in mind when we're dealing with the Wheel of Fortune, it's something we should be pursuing. So if we do see a lucky thing there, don't just look at it and go, oh, wow, look at that. We have to pursue it. We have to move into the energies, right? This is Jupiter's wheel and we must move towards it. And moving forward in the next week or two, we have the beautiful Empress in the upright position. The Empress represents the mother figure. Some of you could be finding out that you're with child. Others of you, this could represent dealing with your own mother or a mother figure. This could be somebody who's in a position of power. Sometimes the Empress represents, the CEO of a company. It can represent like pushing towards something that we want. Maybe we have to at times elicit the help of powerful people. So that could definitely be the case. Keep in mind the Empress does also represent abundance, beautiful energies. Towards the middle of November-ish, we do have the victory card here, the Six of Wands in the upright position. That's victory all the way, baby. Could be something you're pushing towards. Could be anything from a promotion at work to being victorious. Maybe even for some of you, if you have a hobby or you play a sport or something like that, it could be that your team is winning in that respect. For others of you, it could represent returning home. Sometimes this is the prodigal son or daughter returns home and is very well received. This is, pats on the back, work well done, kudos to you. It could be finally being recognized if you do any type of work. Could be being recognized by the media or something like that for your wonderful contributions and your great work. So beautiful energies around so far. Now this is you internally, not necessarily the face you're showing to the world. We do have the Eight of Pentacles here in the upright position. This is the worker bee card. This is nose to the grindstone, just feeling like we really need to focus. So it could very well be, Scorpio, that you're just sort of keeping your head down, trying to advance in whatever way you possibly can. Looks like there's a lucky turn here for you, a possible victory. Maybe you're trying to figure out, work your way out of this situation that is going on here. Now, in your environment, we do have the Emperor. Oh, beautiful. You have the Empress and the Emperor. Very, very powerful energy to get both of these cards in the same reading. This is like the power couple. It could be some of you are, maybe you're dating somebody, or you could be married to somebody, and perhaps the two of you are being the power couple. This is great energy. The Emperor is also representative of control. It's not only power, but also control. This is Mars-ruled energy. Aries and Scorpio are associated with the sign. So this is you coming up in your own reading in the upright position, indicating, Scorpio, that, people could be looking at you as, maybe a controlling person. Yet others of you are looking at, or others could be looking at you as though you're a person in a position of power. Maybe you are the one wielding the power and others are looking to you for some guidance, assistance. The power couple here can accomplish anything. So if you are in business with somebody else, it could be representing you and your business partner. This could be you and your marriage partner. This could represent it's just a powerhouse of energy. It could be a couple of friends even maybe that you are attached to, or that maybe you know some people in high places and they're there, they're ready and willing and able to help you. Beautiful energy. Hopes and fears position, we do have the Five of Cups in the reverse position, indicating you're hoping to overcome some kind of disappointment, emotional disappointment. It could be loss as well for some of you. You're hoping to move past and start to heal from a situation that could have been very sad, very disappointing, but you're looking, it's like for that to be in a sorry, I'm speaking too rapidly, but for that to be in a hopes position, it indicates that you're hoping to finally move past the situation and be able to, move on and heal from it. So that is definitely a good sign, I think. And can point back to the Four of Cups in the upright, but that's a card that represents sort of being emotionally cut off. Maybe some of you have gone through something and you're finding, even though maybe there's victory, there's good luck, there's things around you, powerhouse of energy around you, there's something that could be bothering you. Maybe it's something recent. Others of you, it could be something from the distant past that is still kind of bothering you, and you're hoping to get past that. It's like, I don't want this feeling to mar the good stuff that's going on around me right now. And I really am hoping for some pure healing on this matter going forward. So it's good. I think that's a good thing to be hoping for. Now, in your final cards, I always pull 3 cards at the end. We do have here the Five of Wands reversed with the Nine of Swords upright, and lastly the Eight of Wands in the upright. So let's take the Five of Wands first. This represents the competition is over, the competition, if it can make sense, again, if you compete for a living or you are doing some kind of, where you have to compete, like you're the winner here, right? So it could indicate that now that the competition is over, it's come to an end. It does point back to the Four of Wands in the upright position, which represents you have been left with something solid still standing, which is the Four of Wands, right? The We Have Arrived card, where we finally, are on solid ground. So it can indicate that for some of you. For others of you, everybody knows the Five of Wands in the upright is not my favorite energy. This can represent a lot of he said, she said. I call it full moon madness nonsense, where everybody's at each other's throats, and it just turns out to be a big waste of time and energy in the end of it all. When the card is inverted like this, like I said, this is representing now that the drama perhaps has come to an end for some of you, for a lot of you. Next card is the Nine of Swords in the upright. Well, this can represent a lot of, you've got the Eight of Swords here as well as the Nine of Swords here. Perhaps some of you have been losing some sleep, just anxious, worried about a certain situation. Now, for some of you, it could be about this drama, but it's finally coming to an end, which should help you finally get a good night's sleep. Others of you, perhaps this Nine of Swords is about something completely different. I am going to pull clarifiers here where needed. So just let me get through this last card, which is the Eight of Wands in the upright. It's all about fast movement and fast-moving energy. This represents, it can represent arrows of love find their mark. It can represent a lot of communication going back and forth. It could also represent sudden travel and need to get on. Now, that could be for any reason. It could be for work, business. It could also represent for personal. There could be some need to all of a sudden jump in your vehicle or jump on a plane or something and go somewhere. There's a lot of communication going back and forth. Now, it could be, again, for many reasons. This is a general read, so it's going to be different for all Scorpios who are going through this situation, or any situation, really. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here, Scorps, is I'm going to pull some clarifiers. I'll pull a few clarifiers, first of all, on the Two of Pentacles. See if we can get a little bit more information as to, because it is important, it is the general energy around. So let's see what the Two of Pentacles is talking. Well, it's good. Your card came up, the Queen of Cups here. You're on the right path as far as dealing with situations from an emotional, mature standpoint. Now, the Devil is with it in the reverse position. It can indicate obsessive thinking, or it can indicate beating some kind of addictions, because the card in the upright can point to addiction. So this can be, strong willpower. So no matter what is going on around you, your willpower is super strong. Well, generally, when we're going through our own, like this is Scorpio season, so if a sign's going through their own season, they do tend to have more willpower, and their energy tends to be a little bit stronger. So let's see if we can get a little bit more information. The Ace of Wands with the Three of Swords reversed. So this is about healing from a situation that started off really fun and exciting. So there's something going on here with some of the Scorps that had a really fun start, a really good start with something. And it was passionate, but then something happened here. Now the Three of Swords is there, but it's in reverse. So it's like you're healing from a situation. But remember, that points us back to the Two of Swords upright, which is a card that represents an indecision, a need to make a decision to go one way or the other. So it could be, for some of you, you had a passionate start. Could have been for business, a job, a place, a person, what have you. And something could have gone awry there, and you could have kind of lost your enthusiasm towards something, and now you're just kind of recovering from it and deciding what you're going to do now about it. Now I'm going to put some clarifiers on the Eight of Swords in the upright. This is about feeling trapped in a situation. A situation of what? Maybe a situation that you've manifested or someone else manifested with the King of Wands here. So this is the manifestation card. The Magician is all about, we brought about something. Now the King of Wands, we also saw the Ace of Wands here. It definitely seems like for some of the Scorps out there, there was something that was started, either a passionate new relationship, passionate new job, a passionate business partner, something was going on here. And you were very enthusiastic about it, but then there could have been something attached to it that maybe wasn't exactly to your liking. But the good news is we do see the Nine of Wands reversed, which represents the wounded warrior, but this is like the challenge is coming to an end. Now it could be attached to money or home or finances, because it is Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. But the Six of Pentacles is a good energy, because this, first of all, it's six, so it's balance, but it also can represent equal work for equal pay. It can represent generosity. It's a big yes card if you need to get approved for a mortgage, a loan, or something like that. That could help ease some of the challenges for you, or even in terms of having help or having people aid you, because sometimes the wounded warrior is just going through something on their own, right? So they keep going up against a challenge, and it could be that somebody comes along and helps to ease the burden, ease the challenge here for you. So that's really interesting. Okay, I'm just going to pull a couple more clarifiers here. I'm going to clarify the Wheel of Fortune, because that's the immediate energy coming in. And boy, oh boy, do you have some nice stuff here. Wow. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Chariot and the Ace of Cups. Beautiful energy. Can indicate sudden travel, trips. This is very black and white energy, but it's going to be something you love. The Ace of Cups represents, for some of you, it's the beginning of a new love story. It could be the return of love, especially with the Six of Cups also here, which is this is the Blast from the Past card. It could be returning to some people from the past, or a certain person. Sometimes this can be, the one that got away type of thing. So that's beautiful energy. Could be a return to the past, whatever it is. It's bringing love. Could be somebody is traveling towards you, or maybe you are traveling towards them. Whatever is going on here. And Ace of Swords, there could be clarity. See, it's funny, your foundation is that Ace of Swords. So there could be some clarity coming about your past, or someone from your past is returning and they want to clear the air. So, and it's going to be a pleasant experience, because remember, it's on the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe some of you just by chance end up running into this person or these people, or perhaps it's by design, but whatever it is, it's a pleasant experience because you've got the Chariot and the Ace of Cups there, so that's beautiful. And then I'll pull a couple of clarifiers here on the Empress. This is a very powerful reading here, Scorpio. You do have, oh, look at this, an offer from the Knight of Pentacles. Could be an offer to travel, but at least it's an offer to move away from difficulties of the past. Regardless, the Knight of Pentacles could be bringing a solid offer towards you. Could be a job offer for some of you, so you can leave behind a situation that you thought was going to be good, but it didn't turn out to be so good. So, or same thing could be with a relationship that you thought was going to be good, but this one here is definitely much more solid, if you want to. Just because I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is a little bit more solid than the Wands, you know, the King of Wands and stuff. Beautiful too. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright with the Hanged Man. Oh, that's really nice. The Hanged Man in reverse. So this is about being able to move forward. Could be because extra money is coming your way. Sometimes this can represent inheritance, generational wealth. It could be inheriting property or things like that. It could be gifts. It is, you know, your season. So perhaps for some of you, you are receiving some kind of financial or some valuable gift. Moving on, we'll put some clarity on this Six of Wands. What's going on here? Okay, looks like news and information could be coming to you with justice attached to it. So there could be you getting a letter. That's what I feel. It's like you get a letter, an email, or something like that that lets you know maybe something that you have going on in the court system, that they have, you know, made a decision, is what I'm trying to say. They made a decision and have ruled in your favor. For others of you, look at this. You have a lot of options and a lot of opportunities to move forward now. So it could be for some of you because of this Ten of Pentacles and extra cash. For others of you, this ability to move forward could be because you have all these new opportunities opened up for you due to justice finally. Could be an arbitration is finally settled, something like that. Now, I'm going to throw just two clarifiers here on the Emperor because this is your environment. We have the Moon and the Tower in the reverse position. Beautiful. The Moon represents in reverse. It represents something being revealed. Something we didn't know before gets cleared up. It could be a clearing up of misunderstandings. It can represent if somebody who had been lying, not telling the truth about something, the truth is finally coming out. And it's with, definitely, because it's with the Tower and it's covering the Emperor. These are all major heavy hitter cards, you know, these are major arcanas. So the Tower in reverse represents something comes out in time that so we can have a disaster averted. Now it could be due to the Emperor. You have powerful people around you. This is a very powerful reading, as a matter of fact, Scorpio. So I am going to wrap this up now, pulling clarifiers on these end cards, because this video is getting way too long. I'm used to doing the short videos. So let's see what we have for clarification with the Five of Wands reversed, the King of Cups. Now we have the King and Queen of Cups here. So we have the Emperor and the Empress and the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Strong, strong energy around couples. So definitely the couples are remaining together because there is a lot of emotional maturity. The Hermit's here in reverse, indicating that the time to move forward is now. It's like basically saying, okay, the competition is over. This situation is over and done with. Let's move on from this situation, and let's get back to basics. Now let's see what you're worrying about here with the Nine of Swords. Well, I don't think you have too much to worry about, because we do see the Sun, which is one of the best cards in the major arcana. And that represents success, attainment, feeling good again, feeling really happy. But it's got the Hierophant with it, which represents like a solid commitment to something. Now the commitment card is here. Signing a contract makes sense, I guess. Almost looks like, you know, the Hierophant can represent having an official wedding or something like that. Wedding, and then there's the taking off for the honeymoon. Maybe that is the case for some of you. But let's see. Some of you could be simply worrying about making this commitment, or signing this contract, or doing something like that. And that's what you're losing sleep over. See, people just always assume when the Nine of Swords comes up and we're losing sleep and we're anxious, that it's about bad things. But sometimes a lot of the times, the things we're most anxious about, like you get super anxious the night before your wedding or before a big event or something like that. So it doesn't necessarily have to be worrying. That's why pulling clarifiers gives it more context, right? It gives us more information on the card. So now I just clarified the Eight of Wands in the upright. We have the beautiful Knight of Cups in the upright with the Three of Pentacles upright. So the Knight of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, just like the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. You've got them all here. But the Knight of Cups is the romantic dreamer. This is someone who could be pulling out all the stops. It could definitely be you, Scorpio. It is your energy. But it could just simply represent, it could be any sign who is making some kind of offer. It could be a beautiful offer. And it's with the card of cooperation, the Three of Pentacles. Now, what's interesting here is for some of you, this offer could be a job offer that would be like a dream job for you. It has special meaning if you are in the arts or something like that, or if you are maybe in the spiritual field even. It could be that you're being offered something that's going to allow you to work with other like-minded people. It could be allowing you to work in your creative field, something that you've always wanted. So, wow, and you're making some kind of serious commitment to it. This is a very, very powerful reading. I was not expecting this. When I decided to pull these cards, I was just like, what is happening here? This is wild, but it's really interesting. So I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what you have to say about this. If you feel this is something that could resonate, what do you think of the reading? And I want to thank you very much for joining me and being a part of this exciting reading. So that's what I have for you. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous Scorpio season and beyond. So I guess I'm going to sign off. I hope this reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you again in the next video. Take care. Much love. Namaste. Bye-bye for now.